Hmm. Hey, P, welcome to our Happy Gut Tribe lives. And hello, everybody. Welcome to this. And hope you're having, oh my gosh, a beautiful Sunday. Hello, Miss Nicole. I think I have you on there as a moderator. Um, at least let me know because some days I am never quite sure what I'm doing. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Hello, Mary. Hello, El Ramsey. Oh my gosh, so nice to see everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful. Hey, Lisa. Yes, P, you can go ahead and ask questions. Hello, El Ramsey. Okay, you're good. Oh, yay. Sometimes I notice that questions don't come through. If your question doesn't come through, I will let you know, and then you can send it to me in a direct message. Hello, Jenny Betty. And if you are new here, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut health coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I am sharing information from what I've learned from the last 4 decades as a gut coach and colon therapist. And I'm here with my ride or die, Nicole, who is not only a specialist in gut health, but also in kidney health. And we are so excited to see everybody here today. Nicole and I are dedicated to giving you all the tools that you need to heal with your own two hands. Hello, Jazzy. Nice to see you. Feeling a burning sensation in your stomach, uncomfortable. So that sounds like it could be ulcers, gastritis, or GERD. I'd suggest that you get tested for H. pylori. Have you done that? There are home tests on Amazon, or your doctor can test you. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Have Faith. Hello, Bountiful Health. Nice to have all of you here. I wondered if anybody saw the post I did about an hour ago on sugar substitutes with a picture of our favorite, which Nicole, how do they work? An H. pylori test. They are, oh, good. They are breath tests, and they, like I said, you can do them from Amazon. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do H. pylori testing. Sometimes there's blood tests, stool samples, and I know that I believe that the one on Amazon is a stool sample, but I haven't looked at it recently. Go check it out, though. There's a multitude of them. They're super low cost, and it's a great way to get a check. And if you test positive, then you want to see your doctor, or you could just go straight to your doctor or urgent care, and they will test you. But that's what I would suggest. In the meantime, I would suggest going to bone broth and aloe vera juice and just do a gut reset for your gut. If you're having burning and pain, then you want to just give your gut a rest. And I did a post about a week ago. You'll find it on how to do a bone broth aloe vera juice reset. And if you go to our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, you'll see Nicole's beautiful pictures of the types of aloe vera that we recommend and the bone broth. So that's a good place to start for now. but I definitely suggest that you get that test. The reset is amazing, and it is something that I do on a regular basis. I just love how I feel when I do a gut reset, which is aloe vera juice, bone broth. I might add a cup of peppermint tea or one of my protein drinks. But yeah, it is a great reset. It's wonderful if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, or you just don't have um, anything good to eat. What teas are good for gastritis? Ginger tea, peppermint, peppermint tea, chamomile tea. They're all excellent for gastritis. And also the same thing, aloe vera juice, bone broth, and doing a gut reset, really, really helpful. So yeah, P, that's an excellent thing to do. Hey, Victoria Rose, nice to see you. Is an endoscopy a good way of diagnosing it? Yes. You definitely can do other things that may take may take you a while to schedule an endoscopy and to receive the results. Most of us live in places where you're not going to get an endoscopy in 48 hours or maybe even in a week. So there are other faster ways to test. And if you go to urgent care, they're likely to give you something that's quicker. Um, and Victoria Rose, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you for my beautiful heart. Oh, so sweet. You just got an endoscopy for H. pylori. You're waiting for, but they did found gastritis. Fantastic. Well, you're on your way. You're doing all the proper testing. Oh, thank you, Lady Terry. That's so sweet. And all my favorite colors too. Thank you. You're doing all the right things, P. You're doing everything. You're so the next thing now that you're waiting for your H. pylori results is the bone broth aloe reset. Lady Terry, the enzymes are working. I love that. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Yay. I know we are thrilled about that. Hello, it's Manders now. Welcome, welcome. Even with, oh, that's great. Um, yes, you got an endoscopy. You just weren't sure what method was best. Well, that's definitely an definitive place to get tested for sure. So if you have gastritis, as we were saying to P, who's already gotten tested for H. pylori, you definitely want to get tested. And then bone broth, aloe vera juice reset. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. The first gift they've ever sent. Oh gosh, that's so, so sweet. Thank you. And hello, Jess Live Tarot. I love tarot cards and welcome, welcome. Hello, M Wavy. Hello, college brain. First diverticulitis flare was on bone broth and aloe for 7 days. When can you start food? If you're symptom free, this should be a good time to do scrambled eggs and sweet potatoes without the skin. If you DM me, I'll make sure you get our diverticulitis diet. Oh, Nicole, thank you so much. It is thrilling to get those kind of messages. And it absolutely is. And oh gosh, thank you so, so much. I so appreciate that. I'm writing down something that I have to remember to do. And HGC. Here we go. Making sure that I get everything done. So you had an endo and a colonoscopy. You're told you have gastritis and IBS. Well, you are in the right place. So you want to start with that aloe vera juice bone broth reset. And then check out my diverticulitis diet. You can't start on enzymes because you have to heal the gastritis first. You might consider my Happy Gut Soothe, but in the meantime, you can do the diverticulitis diet to help your IBS and absolutely the bone broth reset. Can you have a fruit smoothie of mangoes, blueberries, papayas, and bananas during a flare? That actually is a decent smoothie, but I would not suggest it during a flare. I would suggest you do the aloe vera juice bone broth. How long is the reset? As long as you want. Like you can do 24 hours, 48, 72. I mean, just a really easy way to do it is just 24 hours. That I think that's actually a great way to do it. So the thing about that smoothie is definitely the way it's definitely a lot if you're having a UC flare right now. So 24 to 48 hours is really effective. Hello, Larry in the woods. Hello, Debbie. Hello, hello. Um, Welcome everyone on Sunday. Hey, Anna Montana. How are you feeling, Anna? I know that you have been dealing with some issues and I hope that you're doing better. We both do, Nicole and I. Is drinking water is okay? Yes. No coffee, definitely not with a flare. Oh, thank you. Dinner with my son and his fiance last night was so sweet. It was just it was just wonderful. It's his birthday this coming week. So it was very special. Thank you for asking. You're doing okay. You're getting back to food. How is plain salmon? It's an excellent choice. Just make sure that you're taking your digestive enzymes with that. Which gallbladder issues would cause bile malabsorption and urgent diarrhea? It could be so many different things that can cause that P. I have a feeling that since you've done an endoscopy, you're going to get some information about that. I just did a post yesterday on gallbladder issues, and I will be doing another. I've done a post on fatty liver, but I'll be doing another one soon. So, um, you know, but I can say, so we know you're dealing with malabsorption, but because of the issue with gastritis, I wouldn't suggest um, enzymes yet. Victoria Rose, you had a car accident Wednesday and you're having a flare. Could that trigger it? Oh, 100%. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you. That's so, I appreciate that. Yes, of course that could trigger it. Oh my gosh, that would absolutely trigger it. I hope you're okay. I hope that nothing was hurt, and I hope that even your car wasn't hurt badly. Hello, Bunny. Nice to see you. P, you're waiting your HDA scan, HIDA scan. Okie doke. Great. Yes, check out my post on gallbladder. I will be doing one in the next couple of days on fatty liver because I think that is so many people are dealing with it. Yeah, as Nicole would say, Victoria, 100% stress. Such a stressful experience. I could just, just thinking about it, my heart is racing. And I'm going to take a big, deep breath for you and send you so much love and prayers to just heal. But it sounds like there, except for your flare, the rest of you is okay. And I'm so grateful for that. Hey, Kelly, welcome to our live. Oh, it's traumatic. Um, I, to me, car accidents are so traumatic and I've been in many of them. Luckily, I've never been badly hurt. I'm recently seeing a client who has had a bad car accident and just getting her through that and getting her really through the stress of it. And it did a number on her gut. So, yes, stress. I hope this is a good time, Victoria, for a bone broth reset. Just allow yourself to just flush out all the stress that you're dealing with. And castor oil packs. And I hope maybe if you have a bathtub at home, a salt bath. Welcome, everybody, old and new. I definitely fit into the old category. Can asthma medication affect your gut? Absolutely. I was on it for the first couple of decades of my life. So I'm an expert on asthma medication. Absolutely affect your gut. And do they have you on steroids as well? And by the way, I healed asthma. So if you'd like to do a coaching call, I'm happy to help with that. M-Wave, you tried the aloe and bone broth for a day and a half. You're feeling low energy. Is that normal? Yes, it is. I mean, when I do something like that, I always do a colon hydrotherapy treatment or a coffee enema because it's going to cause a detox. But yes, it's normal to be low energy. And you could also add a protein drink. I won't say a shake because I just add water to my protein powder, which is gluten, sugar, and dairy free, and doesn't have anything in it that would cause bloat or pain. Victoria, you've got your castor oil pack on now. That's awesome. Mary, you took the Nucula shot and you're on a lot of medications. Well, my healing was not overnight, but I did it, and I'm happy to teach you all the tools that I learned. I don't talk a lot here about asthma, but I should. Um, oh, Victoria, I'm so glad that you love the supplements. Thank you. Hello, Carlos. Welcome, welcome. Hello, M. Wavy. Mm. Hello, hello. So, how's everybody's Sunday? Nicole, were you in the garden all day today? Our Nicole has the green thumb of the universe. And I don't know if you were in the if you're in the garden all day today. Hey, M Wavy, so nice to see you. So it is. Hey, oh my gosh, Haley, hello, hello. Victoria Rose, you're resting. Good. Haley, I saw those pictures of you with your nephew. Were you taking care of him for the whole weekend, you and Sean? Those were just, oh, those melted my heart. So I just love them. P, what's the bone broth and aloe reset? You've been having lots of bone broth and gastritis. So you will find it right here. I did it about a week ago. You can just look through my feed, but I just talk about using bone broth and aloe vera juice for a 24 hours to 72 hours and just having those things to give your gut a rest. Your nephew and your sister were here for the weekend. His first time seeing the ocean. Oh, your pictures were so fabulous. He's gorgeous. If anybody hasn't seen Haley's beautiful nephew, you will find him in her stories over on Instagram. He's delicious. Um, I know. He's just the best. He's just like opens your heart. Um, Oh, P, you're very welcome. Hey, Suze. Oh my gosh, it's my sister. I love you. Thank you for jumping on for a moment. I hope you're having a good day. For anybody who is looking to elevate their life in any way, it's my sister is the person who elevates mine on a daily basis, and that is producer gal. She's right here with us. I love you. Caitlin, what can you do for a bad diverticulitis flare? Nicole, my ride or die here. Nicole is saying, giving hugs to you. A bad diverticulitis flare up, you can do bone broth, aloe vera juice, do the aloe bone broth reset, and castor oil pack. You're so obsessed with him, he makes you sob. Oh, so sweet. That is so sweet. Hello, Doobie. Oh, he's just delicious. I love that you shared pictures. Are they still there or have they left? Thank you for sharing that. That was so special. What an amazing weekend to get to have to have your sister and your nephew with you. So wonderful. Hello, Aisha. Hello, Construct Presser. Hello, Aisha. Nice to see you again. So, Nicole, your feet were in the dirt all day. Oh, that is so yummy. I'm so happy for you. I love that. Hello, M Day. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Kay, PhD. Welcome to our live. We are talking all about gut health if you're new. You're so welcome, Aisha. Nicole and I have been through a lot with our health in repairing our gut, and we've dealt with autoimmune issues, chronic, all kinds of chronic pain issues, and chronic gut issues. And we are here to teach all the natural tools that can help heal you. Oh, Rose, you are back with a review. The palmini rice was good. You used cocoa aminos with zucchini. I didn't get to the store to go buy it. I had the palmini pasta at home. And we were having my son for dinner. It wasn't part of our menu, but I have on my list to do that this week. But thank you. The palmini rice was good. Did it taste like rice or did it taste like something else? Um, Chronic gastritis, Aisha, well, you're in the right place. Bone broth, aloe vera juice. And if you have chronic gastritis, have you been tested for H. pylori? Allison, oh my gosh, Nicole and I were saying yesterday how much we missed you. So sweet to have you. And we have Haley with us today. Super special. Hello. Hello, crazy Kite. So how are you? Rose. Allison, Rose tried out heart of palm rice, and she's giving us a review. It tasted like rice with hearts of palm. That's funny. It was a little sticky texture wise, but good. I know, isn't that cool? I'm gonna try the hearts of palm pasta. Palmini makes it, and I haven't yet. Tips for controlling flare when you have a stressful job. So, if you have a stressful job, the trick for controlling a flare is to start something on a daily basis, which is to include breath work as part of your day. every single day. Haley, would you jump in here and talk about breathwork, love? Because if you have a stressful job, you could be on the brink of a flare any day. And the goal is to bring down your stress level so that it's not already up to here, and then have something just throw it over the top. Marshmallow root tea is very cooling and healing for gastritis. Yes. Oh, Allison, you like cauliflower rice. Yes. Does low progesterone cause stomach swelling? I haven't had that experience, but it may be true. I just don't know. Coming off a flare. I would say I would wait, if you're coming off a flare, I would wait 5 to 7 days. Diagnosed with reactive gastropathy, DM me on that, and I'd like to talk to you about that. So, so for our person with a stressful job, Haley is here to talk about box breathing. So it is the 478 breath technique. I have done it here on this page. If you want me to walk you through it, we could do a coaching call, because I do a lot of breath work and box breathing in my coaching calls. It's just as important as everything else we talk about here. And Haley also teaches it. You're going to find it. I'm definitely happy to teach it to you. And there's some posts right here on my feed that show me leading people through box breathing. Psoriasis. So psoriasis comes from the inside, and if you DM me, we could talk about that. The cause of heartburn, if the H. pylori test was negative. So were you tested for food sensitivities? And stress is also a key in that. So stress could be a trigger. Food sensitivities. No, it's a no on kombucha. So the box breathing is, as Haley is leading us through, it's inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. I absolutely love that. And I think I could actually do this technique, Haley, every other post. It wouldn't be too much, because it's that important in healing our gut. Really, I'm going to repeat that. Box breathing is inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale through the mouth for 4, and then inhale for 4 and repeat. Several rounds until you feel calm. The Navy SEALs, Allison is sharing, use box breathing to calm and make the most of their oxygen. Oh, wow. Isn't that fascinating? Don't you love it when these kinds of techniques that we consider, natural alternative medicine, are adopted by Navy SEALs, which are a group that just is going to do what works. Gluten and dairy allergy blood test came back okay. Does the GP do sensitivity testing? You can actually do sensitivity testing on your own. There are a lot of food sensitivity tests that you can find on Amazon, that you can Google, and that you can do yourself. If you like, having a sensitivity or an intolerance is different than an allergy. You could have no gluten or dairy allergies, quote unquote, and still be sensitive. And honestly, I suggest to all of my clients to stay gluten, sugar, and dairy free, because of the chemicals that are in corn, wheat, and soy in America. So all of those are going to react gut issues, even for people that don't have a classic allergy. And food intolerances and sensitivities are different. So you can ask your doctor to do them, but you can do those tests on your own. And I would actually get off of those foods, because it may not be the actual food, but the chemicals and the hormones and the antibiotics. Oh, You're in the UK, even organic versions. Well, you're in the UK, which means that those foods are probably cleaner there, but that's a good question. I would still do the food sensitivity test though. And if you want to talk more about it, especially your specific issues, then direct message me. We can always do a coaching call. Beth, you're doing a food sensitivity test next week with your chiropractor. Oh, fantastic. Yes, chiropractors and acupuncturists can order these tests. I love that. Um, Careful with breath work if you're pregnant or have a heart condition. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Haley. Thank you. Thank you. It's always good to remember that even the most apparently safe and natural techniques always have some cautionary addendum to them. And I appreciate you sharing this. Thank you. So, careful with breath work if you're pregnant or have a heart condition. Check in with your doctor first. They may okay it, especially if you demonstrate it to them, or they may have another way for you to achieve a calm state. For sure, I know from being pregnant and going to pregnancy yoga classes that were created just for pregnant women. There was plenty of safe ways to relax, and the same for my clients who have heart conditions. What magnesium is best? We suggest magnesium glycinate, which is to calm the nervous system. We do not suggest magnesium citrate. An acupuncturist could do the test. Yes, an acupuncturist can order the test for you. Acupuncturists can order tests. Restricting breath is not always advised, but there's other techniques. Absolutely. There's always other techniques. Hello, Joanna. I'm hoping life in Canada is a little more drama free than down here, and nice to see you. Aloe vera juice on an empty stomach, yes. The LG4 tests, are they good? IGs, yes, they are. I will say, and you can verify this by googling it, but they're not 100% effective. But to me, I think they're really excellent guidelines. So even though you will see as you research them, they aren't 100% accurate. There's a slight variation from test to test. To me, I think they're a great guideline for my clients. And as far as food sensitivity testing, there's always going to be a little variation. Hello, Kim Rodney. Nice to see you. Looks like it's quiet over on Instagram. Hmm. And Nicole, what did you have for dinner? And Allison, how are you these days? What did you probably haven't eaten yet because it's still early where we are. Um, but Haley, did you have dinner yet? I've always loved to hear what Haley eats because she's a very creative cook, and especially Nicole. So, what did you make for you and Victor? I haven't done any cooking yet today, but I'm gonna go home and have my usual salmon. Jamie, you made one and so intolerant to many things. Makes sense since you never have a flat belly. Yeah, I get it. I'm happy to do a coaching call and kind of get to the root of that. If you'd like to do that, you can direct message me, sign up on my website. Been eating all the sensitive things. I get it. Oh, Haley, you had steak, which you rarely eat, but once in a while you crave it. Oh, I totally get that. That's awesome. Oh, and Nicole had bison burger with a reheated sweet potato. That sounds so delicious. I love bison burgers. I get my bison frozen from a company called North Star. I have to do a post on them because I love supporting small ranches and small farms. And North Star is a small farm, and they grind the organ meats into the bison, which is awesome. So I like it. We get frozen and fresh bison in the store, in the health food store here, but I actually like North Star better. Um, so Jamie, what kind of test is it? Like a blood test, or they do your hair? Do you know, it's interesting. I did allergy testing on my dogs, and they used their hair, and they were having horrible gut issues, just the worst diarrhea ever. And I did the tests. I followed the results that came back, and it totally cleared up their gut. And they use their hair, which is pretty amazing that our hair carries that imprint of our DNA in it. Pretty amazing, I think. Hello, Simon. So, Jamie, you did got a blood test. That's great. That's wonderful. So, so it's sort of a red meat night for you, Haley, and for you, Nicole. And I'm having usually Haley has the same thing as me, which is salmon. Last night I had scallops. Tonight it's going to be salmon. Um, and I have some lamb in the freezer because Trader Joe's was selling really nice lamb. Your pit bull used to be allergic to everything. Yes, my two are allergic to everything. And the food allergy and sensitivity testing saved all of this. They have been so much better since I followed that. And there's so many things that came up for them. I suggest that to everybody with pets who have gut issues or nervous system issues because those allergies make them so inflamed. Why would you say blood and hair testing is? Oh, I'm not saying it's equally as good. I'm just saying that it's amazing that hair testing can be as accurate as it is. I'm not saying it's exactly as good. You're sensitive to all grains, citrus fruit, dairy. I get it. And actually, you can live without those things. So, there's so many other things that will help you and heal you that it's okay to live without those. Your Malinois, oh, so much better for the allergy once the allergies were identified. Yep. I remember that she was so much better. And and what about your sweetheart now? She seems to not Allison, she seems to have a much more stable gut. Maybe she's just a generally calmer dog. My two, one of them is just as classic Malinois, where she's super high energy and a type A. My other guy, who's actually a Malinois, but bigger and generally calmer, but he had so much trauma and abuse that I'm sure that has driven his inflammation. But he's so much better. Watching these pets heal is pretty incredible. Jamie, you just tested 99 foods. It'd be interesting to test more, right? And also what's interesting is to test seasonings, spices, sweeteners, like all coffee, tea, all kinds of things. I think it's fascinating and it's super useful. Even if you're not eating that broad of a diet right now, I think it's useful. Do people overcome food allergies and sensitivities? They overcome sensitivities. A true allergy, like the kind where if you have a bee sting, you go to the hospital. I am not saying that healing your gut is going to help you overcome that, but food intolerances and food sensitivities can be healed as the gut heals because they're created by the immune system misfiring and just being in fight or flight all the time. So you just start becoming sensitive to everything, and that calms down as your gut heals. Most people have very few classic allergies, but many sensitivities. Victoria, you love soft goat cheese and you made a mini cheesecake with it. Whoa. Victoria, would you send that recipe? Wouldn't that be a cool recipe to share? I will give you full credit if you don't mind. How do you heal the gut? Well, you're in the right place. That's what we talk about. Direct message me if you'd like to do a coaching call. You have a great recipe for homemade tortillas. Oh, you're going to put it on Facebook. Honey is a goat. She can eat anything, but she's 50% Aussie cattle dog with a twisted. Yes. Oh, the cattle dog really helps because they have kind of iron stomachs. My husband's beagles can literally eat anything too. Um, if my dogs ate what his dogs ate, we would be living at the vet's office. But that I'm so glad after what you went through with your other dog that she's a goat. You deserve one. It's a lot more relaxing. Oh, Victoria, share it on the Facebook group. Thank you, thank you. That is so. Yeah, we would love that recipe. A goat cheesecake sounds And yeah, look at this. This is probably be our most popular post. I love that. And I bet Nicole would actually make it because she's a chef. And I bet Allison would make it too. Oh, my brother-in-law, Paul Toblieb, so nice to see you. Big, big hugs to you. I love your posts. If anybody is interested in entertaining posts, besides just learning the entertainment business, you have got to check out the posts for my brother-in-law, Paul Tobley. They are amazing, as well as everything he does. Hey, Victoria Rose, goat cheese is the best, and you prefer it. I know. It's amazing that we can just wrap around those new tastes. Your cat Arthur refuses to eat anything besides raw rabbit, and he throws up if he tries anything else. Wow, that is fascinating. I don't even know, how did you even discover that? I can't even imagine discovering how a pet would love raw rabbit, except unless they hunted one down and did okay on it. So obviously, that's what you're feeding him, raw rabbit. Wow, your cat Arthur is something else, Haley. That's so fascinating. Sleepless nights and tears and stress, and he's a diva. Oh my gosh, sounds like quite an entertaining, loving creature in your life. Natural ways to increase iron, ferritin level. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my absolute favorite way is to eat liver. Beef liver, veal liver, any kind of liver that you can get. Um, and I would do it as often as you can and make sure you're taking a digestive enzyme with it. And then also um, iron infusions through an IV, very effective. I know you guys we all have a gift for special pets. And I have really exciting news because a beautiful German Shepherd that I have been taking care of in a couple of afternoons a week, trying to get adopted, just got adopted by my colleague and my oncologist in my clinic. And that was the high point of my day yesterday. Is chicken liver high in iron? It is not as high as beef liver. I researched it because I was low in iron when I was pregnant, and my midwife said, "Nope, you can't do chicken liver. It's got to be beef or veal." I know, Haley, isn't that so sweet? He is just the most precious being and did not belong. He'd been in a shelter for 6 months. I saw his post on my local neighborhood Coconut Wireless, and I was compelled to try to help him get adopted. Um, yeah. I would have taken him home, but I have five. Hello, ABD. I'm just nice to have you here. Hello, user 40. Creatures are our hearts. And I was actually going to do a post for people who are dealing with chronic illness or chronic pain, that I was going to suggest that at some point, if they get a pet, if they don't have space or time for a dog or a cat, to just get some pet into their life, because to me it's life changing and so healing. I mean, I know all you animal lovers out there resonate with that. Hello, CAJ1001. So nice to have you. You're doing a charity event on Sunday. A portion of your tree sales go to animal rescue. Oh, that's so precious. Um, yeah, pets are so comforting and so healing. I saw a post where someone had done research and said that when you hear being near their heartbeat actually has these powerful healing effects on our body. And I know that from just being, holding my pets close and knowing how comforting that is. And I wish everybody had the space and home to be able to experience that, but I know not everyone can. So I just suggest people going to animal rescues and spending even an hour with a pet. Hello, Sandy Z Coach. Nice to have you. Um, Oh, hello, gorgeous butterfly. Right back to you. That blue butterfly is one of my absolute favorite emojis on here. So big hugs to you. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Uh, yes, I know. Well, Nicole, you have your flowers and all of your beautiful green things. Um, so Sandy, so nice to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. I hope you're feeling good. We've been talking about pets healing us and what we're having for dinner. We've been talking about healing diverticulitis flares and talking about just reducing our stress so that we don't have a flare. Haley's been teaching box breathing, and we're talking about food sensitivity testing. Hello, Grod 97. Nice to see you. Oh, Nicole, thank you for helping JND and Sherry over on hello to you over on YouTube, Sherry and JN. I'm so glad that Nicole is over here helping you. Welcome to our live. Um, thank you, thank you. Sandy, I don't know if you have seen our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole has created. It's extraordinary. And Victoria is going to add a goat cheese cheesecake recipe to it. I am so excited about that. Um, oh, thank you, Haley. Oh, it's so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for staying up late with us. You must be wiped out from the weekend you had. Chasing babies around is a very exhausting job. Mine are 28 and 32, so I'm not chasing babies. I'm chasing dogs, and they're pretty exhausting, but it's different having babies. And I bet you are wiped out. So thanks for hanging out late with us. And Nicole, thank you for hanging out late with us too. Um, she's doing it all alone with no help. Wow. You have so much respect for her. No kidding. I mean, really, it takes a village to raise one baby, and to do it all alone with no help is pretty amazing. I'm so glad that she at least got the weekend with you to sort of get her batteries charged, and also just to have you affirming and loving on what she's doing, and giving her the all the props and the respect, and really, yeah, bless her, honoring what it is she's doing. She's doing the biggest job on the planet. Hey, Linda, nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Mm, yeah, bless her for sure. She's amazing and never complains. Wow. Wow. So I guess sainthood just runs in your family, huh? Hello, Linda. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's nice to have you. What's up? How are you feeling? If you'd like to share anything here with us, we are here for you. And oh, Nicole, I see that we are talking on YouTube about seeds and popcorn, our favorite subject to remind people not to have. Um, I think I can't probably do too many posts about that. I also want to do a post on sharing some of the comments I get from people who say that they have been told that none of that matters. I think it's important to speak to that because it's hard to get conflicting information. It's hard to know who to trust. Hey, Sarah, nice to have you. Hello, just me. Hello, Donald Sanders. Nice to have you. Popcorn is the hardest one to convince, folks. It really is. I mean, I had a client who took 3 trips to the hospital to give up popcorn. Someone said to you yesterday, you nearly fell over. I know. It's crazy. So it is the one food that has sent more people that were my clients to the hospital than any other one single food. And corn is right up there. Tortillas, corn chips, corn on the cob, um, which so many people grew up on. This was pistachios. Oh my gosh. Pistachios are even harder to digest because they're so highly processed. So they're even harder to digest than other nuts. Cassava chips. Yes, we suggest cassava tortillas. Anything made from cassava flour is so much easier to digest. But I'm glad you're enjoying cassava chips. Hello, Carrie. Nice to have you. Yeah. Wow, Victoria, you are on top of all the good foods and creating all the cool recipes. That's awesome. Yes, on seeds, including blackberries, raspberries. Yes, they're recommended because they're low glycemic. Absolutely. They're, in fact, all the berries are recommended, strawberries, constantly because of them being low glycemic. And I think because the seeds are so tiny, people don't realize that that doesn't matter. Like the same with the kiwi, those are tiny seeds too. They just seem so tiny as if they're not going to matter, but they do matter. Um, dates Dates are low glycemic? Are you sure? I don't know. I just did a post on date sugar, and it was as high as regular sugar in glycemic value. So in fact, I was I wanted to make sure I had all of my evaluations correct, so I was doing research. Yeah. What fruit do we suggest? Good question. Baked apples without the skin, applesauce, baked pears without the skin, papaya, um, ripe bananas, we suggest, mangoes if they're very ripe without the skin. Um, so those are the things that we suggest, especially as you're just healing. And if you're going to eat something like an apple and you're anywhere around a flare, I would suggest a baked apple without the skin. Applesauce, of course. And I've noticed at Trader Joe's, I have to post this. There was a whole variety of I think they called them like fruit gels that were sugar free, and they were combinations of fruit concentrates. And I thought they'd be fabulous in smoothies. Like they were an apple banana concentrate, without any sugar added, and you could just throw them into a smoothie. And I'll do a post on them because I had never seen them before. They're not organic. That was the only thing. Are pineapples too acidic or digestive enzyme? You know, I think pineapples would be, I don't think that they're, I think in a smoothie that they would be okay. I think on raw, on an empty stomach, they're pretty fibrous. But I think in a smoothie, Trader Joe's has organic frozen pineapple, and I think that's probably, yeah, I think the Trader Joe's frozen organic pineapple, I think that works. Um, but I don't know that I would suggest a raw pineapple. It's so fibrous. What's an easy way to eat more fiber? Well, we are not fans of high fiber here. However, sweet potatoes without the skin and any cooked vegetable, cooked carrots, cooked zucchini, cooked summer squash, any of the cooked winter squashes. Kiwis are supposed to be great for gut health, except that they have seeds. So, for anyone who has an inflammatory gut condition, they have the seeds are going to be a trigger. And yes, they are certainly have a lot of healthy qualities. Um, why cooked? Like, why would it be a cooked, baked, like a baked apple? Because if you're just healing a flare, a raw apple is going to be too hard to digest, and definitely not the skin. But a cooked pear, a baked pear, has anybody ever baked a pear? They're amazing. Baked pears are so delicious with you can do cinnamon and nutmeg just like you'd make a baked apple. You don't even need to add sweetening, but I love baked pears. I mean, to me, they're just like yeah, pears are delicious. Yeah, of course. You're so welcome. Thank you, Nicole. So 20 minutes left. Hello, Bridget. Nice to have you. Uh, Nicole, thank you for helping everybody over on YouTube. And thank you all for being here. Haley, thank you. It's so nice to have you. Allison, we've missed you. And I've been keeping everybody posted on your all the wonderful things that you've been doing, your goddaughter getting married, all the good things. And thank you so much for being here. Mary, nice to see you. DK Real, nice to have you. Your friend just finished chemo. How does chemo affect the gut? So, chemo affects the gut because the chemicals, even though they're going into your vein, are going to affect the gut and digestion, and it just disrupts also the electrolyte balance. So, that's why I'm so glad that you've been helping her. I mean, she's been doing her bone broth and her aloe, and she's also been doing her cleansing treatments, her colon hydrotherapy. So she will allow, it's also really tough on the liver. So one of the things that I see in my clients post chemo is issues with the liver and the gallbladder. So I'm so happy that she's doing cleansing treatments because that will keep her from having issues down the road with her liver and gallbladder, because that liver is working really hard when anyone is doing chemo. I mean, even when we do medications that save our lives, they can still wreak havoc on the rest of our body. My friend Dax. Hello, hello. I've really enjoyed what you've been doing, and I love that you're making so many cool new friends. So nice to see you. Hugs to you. Oh, how has she been cleansing the liver? I believe that she has been doing colon hydrotherapy treatments. You're in a terrible flare. Oh, the first one in 16 years. I'm so sorry. So, do your bone broth aloe vera juice reset, please, please, please. That's the best place. Um, Oh, Allison, that means the world. Thank you so much. We feel very blessed and happy to be able to be here on this platform. Digestive enzyme supplements can you take with no gallbladder? Yes, absolutely. In fact, they're important to take if you don't have a gallbladder. They're extremely important. And you also might want to consider, and I was talking about this yesterday in my post on the gallbladder, that you also, besides taking a digestive enzyme like mine that has hydrochloric acid, you also might consider something that has ox bile. Haley, guided meditations are a great place to start if you're new to breath work. Yes. So, Haley, for people in a flare, guided meditations are a great place to start. Haley, are you doing any guided meditations on your posts anywhere, or on your website? Do you have any guided meditations that I could share here? Because I would love to share you doing a guided meditation. It's the most important thing. So, ox bile is the most important thing to add after the removal of a gallbladder, along with enzymes. And Nicole and I are always talking about this because we have many friends and clients who, losing a gallbladder is pretty common these days. And yes, you can do really well without one, but you'll do much better with digestive enzymes and ox bile. Yes, any app recommendations, and I would love to basically share you doing a breath work or guided meditation, Haley. I would love that. You post tips sometimes on Terrace. You hide yourself on the socials. Oh, you. That sounds like you. What brand of aloe do we recommend? We recommend, you'll find all of our recommendations on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. We recommend Lakewood. We recommend George's, Lily of the Desert. Masala to you, Muhammad. But check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. For anybody here who hasn't seen our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, it's amazing. And it's about to have a goat cheese cheesecake recipe on it. Is sushi okay to eat? Not if you are healing your gut. The risk of parasites is too high, and even with a digestive enzyme. And it's a big risk to take. So I don't suggest it while you're healing. After you are stable and you are outside of a flare for at least 3 to 6 months, and then you want to make sure that when you eat it, you're going to a place that's legit fresh, and you're taking a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid at the end of your meal, because people who have inflammatory gut issues have low stomach acid, and it makes us very susceptible to nasty, unwanted critters. Sauerkraut is a great pre and probiotic. Just make sure that you're using something without vinegar. What's a safe snack between flares? You have a sweet tooth. Sweet potato. Bake a sweet potato, cool it. You can reheat it if you want. Add butter, cinnamon, nutmeg. Tastes like pumpkin pie. Also, a baked apple or a baked pear with cinnamon, nutmeg, monk fruit if you want. You can add monk fruit to anything. Can I recommend an ox bile? I don't have a brand, but you'll find them on Amazon. Sushi, I know, right? Where else do we pick up critters? Honestly, we can pick these things up anywhere. And I agree with you. I have had um, critters from parasites 4 or 5 times in my life, and it wasn't fun. My parasite cleanse is berberine and grapefruit seed extract. And when I was dealing with these nasty critters, those were the ingredients that worked the best for me. Um, yes, no chocolate. Oh, rice cakes. Oh, yeah, rice cakes are great. Oh, Bubby's sauerkraut and pickles, kosher and no vinegar. Absolutely. Oh, thank you for that. That's a great suggestion, and I'm a pickle lover too. Coconut milk ice cream. Oh, absolutely. Do you have a brand, Nicole? I don't know the brands of coconut milk ice cream, but that would be a good post. What about microplastics in food? Yes, microplastics cannot possibly do us any good. So if you can, whenever you can, buy food fresh, but sometimes it's impossible not to buy something that has been, um, especially if you buy something that's been frozen, it's going to maybe wrapped in plastic. But I agree with you, Joy. We definitely want to avoid it whenever we can. Um, So Delicious is the brand. Okay. Oh, good to know. Mm. The Facebook page is The Happy Gut Tribe. And it's an open page. Anyone can join. You will see a picture of me at the top, and you'll see Nicole's amazing, amazing posts. She's just been doing the most incredible job on that page, sharing pictures, stories, all kinds of all kinds of things. And she's been doing so much research that allow us to share foods that we don't I certainly didn't know about, like the right brand of coconut yogurt, things like that. Microplastics are really hard to avoid, but we do our best. I'm with you. You just requested to join the page. Nicole, um, I don't know that we should even have to have anybody request to join, but Nicole will check that out for you because she's been letting people in. She's my moderator over there because I thought I created an open page, but we can revisit that if you're not automatically getting in. But thank you, Nicole. I know she'll check that out for you tomorrow. Molly, we'll just make sure that if you have any trouble getting on the page, we'll make sure that you do. Um, Okie doke. So we've got 10. Oh, you just joined. Okay, great. Oh, great. So it sounds like not a problem. Oh, Allison, Nicole has done such an amazing work on that page. And it's a lot of work to research these stories, do the pictures. When she's shopping, she's on top of it. It's amazing. And yes, make sure that you have the right page. Um, Probably a technical thing that I have to take a look at next week, and I shall. Hello, Aman. Oh, hello, Santos. Yes, Nicole goes to the stores just to do research, which is awesome. Thank you so much for doing that, Nicole. And you're finding so many cool things too. Hey, darling girl, my Cheyenne has probably figured out that it is almost time to take her home for dinner. Oh, Haley, thank you for liking the live. I hope you have a wonderful week. Um, and I hope, oh, Nicole, I'm so, so appreciative of your work over on that page. Oh, yes, my sweet dogs. My big guy is sound asleep. He had a very stressful week because they're doing road work all around my clinic, and trucks scare the bejesus out of him. Is there a difference between bone broth and chicken or beef broth? Yes, that's a great question. The difference between chicken or beef broth and bone broth is that bone broth is a long cook of chicken or beef, including the bones, so you really get the collagen. That's what heals the gut. Yeah, the Facebook page, Leslie, is The Happy Gut Tribe. Yeah, The Happy Gut Tribe. Hello, thank you, Dee, for liking our page. Tracy Block, welcome, welcome. So if there's anybody here who has had a question that I didn't answer, or would like to do a coaching call, or just has something that they didn't get clear, just send me a direct message. Oh, I know. She's helping, and we have almost 200 people having joined that community, and that is 100% due to Nicole. 100%. She's done the whole thing. It's amazing. Um, and yes, look for bone broths without onion or garlic. The two brands that you want to look for are Butcher's Broth or Zoop, Zoup. You'll find pictures of them on our Facebook page. Hello, Dee. Nice to see you. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being. Hello, Wom. Went. I didn't catch that. So sorry. But hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Thank you for these beautiful gifts. Allison, what are you making for dinner tonight? I Do you have something special? You're always making something interesting. Do I recommend oil of oregano for diverticulitis? I don't. I would not take that while you are dealing with a flare. No, and I love oil of oregano for respiratory things, but that's personally, I wouldn't suggest it. Hello, man of things. Um, Hello, 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 TJ74. And user '04, if you have any questions about what to do, then you know what I do suggest using. You're welcome to leave me a leave me a direct message. If you're in a flare, it's aloe vera juice, bone broth, castor oil packs, go liquid. If you are having acute pain or a fever, it's the emergency room or urgent care. I think that's always important to say out loud here. For anybody who's dealing with a flare, if you have been in pain for longer than 48 hours, if the pain is acute, if you have a fever, go to urgent care or the emergency room. And if you see blood, yes, 100%. The minute you see blood, it's the emergency room. Yeah, absolutely. And then once you get your critical care handled, you can jump into the preventative techniques that we teach here. And then, hopefully, what we teach here will keep you from ever having this experience again. That's our goal. Oh, Haley, thank you for liking the live. I love you. Um, DJ 007, nice to see you. Nice to have you here. If you are new, welcome. We've only got just a few minutes left. Yeah, 5 minutes left. And then time for me to go home and feed pups, and time for everybody on the East Coast who've stayed up late with us to just enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, thank you, Haley. That's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. To me, Mother's Day really relates to all women and anybody who is mothering anything, because I think all of us are mothers. You don't have to birth or raise a child to be a mother. Women are constantly giving, guiding, showing up for. That is literally what we do. So, anyone who mothers anything in any form, you could be a man, you could be a woman. I think Mother's Day is for you. I don't think it's just for somebody that birthed a child. Do I recommend mallow tea? Yes, mallow tea. I recommend marshmallow tea, definitely. Marshmallow tea is excellent. Um, I feel so blessed to have you, Nicole. I couldn't do this without you, and so grateful. Haley, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your suggestions on box breathing. Thank you for walking us through it. Allison, you share a mother spirit. That's exactly right. I think we all have a mother spirit in us, and I don't like to limit holidays. I feel the same about Father's Day. Father's Day is about leading, guiding, being there when things get hard, showing up when we don't want to. To me, that's father energy. We've all got it, and we're all doing it all the time. Um, and I love that, Allison, that we share a mother spirit when we care for others with all our hearts. And that's what we do. And Nicole and I are here to try to make sure that we are physically capable of doing that, because it is really hard to do that when you are in pain or dealing with a chronic condition or in the middle of a flare. We've all done it. We've all shown up anyway, but it is hard to do. So, we're hoping that everything that we share here and teach and inspire just gives people the strength to do another day. I had someone send me a DM and said that it was our live calls that is how he has stayed flare free for the last year. That I mean, it was a name that I don't even recognize as having shared a lot of words, but he just said that he shows up and listens and he's reminded of what to do. And that's just like reminds me of why we're here. So I totally cried. I totally cried. I thought of you, Nicole and Allison and Haley, and I thought of all the hours that you have given to this, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Um, have a wonderful night, Victoria. Oh, you're going to share your goat cheesecake, your goat cheesecake. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Big hugs. I'm going to say goodnight and love to everybody. Hugs to the pups, hugs to Honey, hugs to Randy, Haley, hugs to Sean, um, Nicole, big hugs to Victor. Love everybody. Please remember you're breathing this week. Take really good care of yourselves. Love you and see you next week.